Good afternoon, everyone. Trisha Stetzel, Results Extreme Business Solutions here, and co-chair for the Clear Lake Area Chamber Sales Symposium, coming to you June 17th. You guys, we just have a few weeks left. We really need you to go out and grab your tickets. So go out to the calendar, click on the link, grab your tickets, and share this with everyone you know that could benefit from learning about sales. Gosh, what business couldn't use that information? So just as a recap, we've got our keynote speaker, Mr. Troy Elmore with Sandler Training, Houston, who's going to come talk to us and give us lots and lots and lots of nuggets to talk about. And then we have an amazing panel coming to you live during the symposium. Nichelle Poindexter, Vice President of Membership for the Greater Houston Partnership, Jim Halter, owner of Jim Halter Consulting, who's a business advisor, executive coach, and fractional integrator, and Miss Regina Wagner, owner of All Things Senior Consulting with a very hefty sales background. I'm super excited about them coming to talk to us, but I have the other co-chair for the Sales Symposium on with me, Dennis Stetzel.
Hey, Trisha, thanks for having me.
Hey, I'm so glad that somebody wanted to come on this with me. I don't know if we're having any fun here, but maybe we are. All right, so we were having a conversation earlier this week about who is this sales symposium meant for, and it's a very broad audience. But one of the things that came out of that conversation was the topic of our nonprofits, not just inside of our chamber, the nonprofits that we serve there, but the nonprofits outside of our chamber. So do you want to circle back to that conversation and really dig into what can our nonprofit businesses get from the Sales Symposium?
So nonprofits sell goods and services just like just like a for-profit business. They sell goods and services through donations and through grants, or they sell goods and services to raise money, but they still sell. And so the fundamentals behind selling, like what are the emotional triggers? What are the buying signals? Those are still relevant, whether you're a nonprofit or a for-profit. And there's a myth out there among the for-profit businesses that nonprofits don't make money. That is a myth. Nonprofits do make money and they do sell. Being a superstar salesperson is just as important in a nonprofit scenario as it is in a for-profit scenario. In fact, maybe more, right? People buy based on emotion. They buy because an emotional trigger is hit. And most nonprofits are out there serving the community, or they have a cause, or they have some sort of mission that typically pulls at the heartstrings of those people who are going to be big donors or big grantors or contribute to the cause. And gosh, having those skills in your hip pocket, having those skills in your toolbox to be able to sell and understand what the fundamentals are behind selling, it traverses all businesses, whether you're a for-profit or a nonprofit.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to build some credibility into this conversation, one of the reasons why I asked you to come on and talk about how this could be beneficial to nonprofits is you actually have you do a little work in that space. So you want to let people know from a credibility standpoint, like you're very involved in the nonprofit space.
No, absolutely. And the Innovative Alternatives was one of our local nonprofit agencies. I happen to be the chairman of the board, and I support Sharon Bass, the CEO and founder of Innovative Alternatives. And they serve the community through mental health, victim assistance, help first responders with PTSD, a lot of things that happen in the community that typically get overlooked. They specialize in mental health. And that nonprofit or not-for-profit business, they do make money and they do have to sell. Now they have to do it in a different way, but they make money and they're doing well. But they do have to get out there in the community. They have to engage, and they have to engage in the same ways that a for-profit company does as well. So yeah, lots of experience there.
Yeah, absolutely. We're both involved in the nonprofit space and understand that, in the sales process, it's not just about closing the deal, right? It's about prospecting, it's about building rapport, it's about the presentation. And that goes across the board for all organizations, nonprofit, not for profit, and profit businesses. So we hope that you guys will come and join us. So we don't hope, we know you need to come and join us no matter what business you're in. Everyone is in the business of sales. Otherwise, we wouldn't be in business. So come join us. We're going to have a great keynote speaker, Troy Elmore from Sandler Training. We've got great panelists on tap. And we're also going to do something called Four Corners during the symposium as well, to really dig into some of these topics: target market, closing the sale, measuring up your competition. So join us, go grab your ticket, share it with a friend, and we hope to see you guys on June 17th at 10:30, and we're completely virtual, so you have no excuses. Trisha Stetzel, Dennis Stetzel, thank you so much for being with me today and talking about how this benefits our nonprofits.
Thanks, Trisha.
Bye, guys.
Bye.